Okay, so I'm currently at Warp Tour UK here at Alexandra Palace and joined by the Hype Theory. So,
Hey man, you alright?
if you guys just want to introduce yourselves and say what you do in the band.
Okay, so this is Katie. What's up? I'm
Sean.
I'm the singer.
I'm Sean, I play guitar.
And there we go. So, first of all, I think the fitting question to ask you guys is how are you feeling? Because you've just come off of what was, well, in one word, a mega set at Warp Tour UK. I mean, what was it like for you out there today?
Oh, it was so much
It was really
fun.
good.
We had such a good time. Like, it was, it was a massive achievement for us, especially to see it so rammed. It was so cool. Yeah, it felt amazing.
And the thing as well with Warp Tour UK is that it's generically a big pop punk thing, especially in America. You've seen bands come through like Blink-182, things like that. And it's where those bands strive and where they make a name for themselves. So for bands like The Wonder Years, Neck Deep, Real Friends, who've all played there, they've already got their following sort of thing. This is a chance for people who like that genre to check you guys out. And I think playing that same sort of stage as well. Do you think you maybe grabbed a few more fans out of that?
I think we did.
I hope so.
I really hope so.
I think we must.
Yeah, I mean, like there was
People kind of walking through and like looking, who are these
going,
guys?
who's this lot? Sounds alright.
And staying there watching us.
Yeah.
Jumping around.
I mean, that's what all these festivals are about. Like, we bring in our fans, and then they find that they're falling in love with a new band, and that's just as awesome as having their fans like our stuff. It's just all about sharing each other's fan bases and stuff.
And I suppose for you guys as well, this is sort of the cherry on top of the cake, because you've had a massive year when you think of what you've achieved. You've had Captives come out, which has done incredibly well. You've got your new single coming out tomorrow. Am I right saying that? So by the time this comes out, will probably be 5 or 6 days ago. And playing that live today as well, and just how has it felt like overall to see all of this just form in front of you? Do you ever sit back and think, wow, is this sort of happening to me, all this hard work paying off?
Yeah.
It's nice, isn't it?
It's weird. Like, I mean, when you're in the process, sometimes you don't really notice what you've done. So you sit back and you go, oh my god, we did that this year, and that. That's so cool. Like, and then you sit back and you realise what you've achieved, and then it does feel amazing to know that people actually care about the music that you're writing, because there's like millions of bands out there, and we're so lucky to be one that people are liking at the moment. So yeah, we feel really lucky.
Especially with what you guys have done over the past couple of years as well, Tea in the Park, Download in such a short space of time, because was it 2010 you guys formed?
2010,
so 3 years you've played arguably one of the biggest festivals in England. You've hit Tea in the Park and now here at Warped. It's quite remarkable, really.
Yeah, I mean, it's all because people like our record label, like Small Town, they take like a chance with us. They don't know what's gonna happen, but they were like, you're an unknown band, but we like what you do, so we're just gonna take a chance with you. And then they did, and then all the things that you just mentioned are the things that followed, just because radio people will be like, I like what you're doing, and it's amazing for us to have it. The recognition is so cool.
And I think one thing that really captivated me about your performance today was the amount of energy that you guys gave on stage, and especially everyone's just getting in on Sunday. It's been one day of the festival already, so everyone's crawling on the floor with no energy. So to come in with that much energy and see people moving around, and people who maybe not know the band yet, creating circle pits and stuff.
What we try to do is put as much energy into it as possible, because we know people are going to be watching you that they've never heard you before.
You have to make an impact.
They're not necessarily going to know your songs. So you have to give them a reason to stay and watch you.
Because I mean, the competition in a festival like this is massive. Like, I mean, you just got to look at the lineup to see these amazing bands that are playing. I mean, why should they watch us when they've got other bands that are just like smashing it that they can go and watch? Like, you have to give them a reason. So, and we're always like, if we work hard, then they'll give us a lot back. Like, if we just stand about twiddling our thumbs, that's what we're going to get back, and we don't want that back. So.
And one thing as well that really impressed me was the whole T-shirt giveaway thing. So basically what happened is, offering just a random member of the audience a free T-shirt, and that just again created a lot of hype, if you kind of pardon the pun.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Just to see them all move around, to knowing they're getting something back. It's got the fan interaction, and they're immediately going to think they're doing this for the right reasons. They're not on it for the money. They're not going to turn up on stage, sing for a bit, and leave. They're really going to give it their all and start with the fans.
I mean, if you're in a band, you're not earning money anyway. Like, there's this whole like thing about
You're either not earning money,
yeah, or
you're earning
so much
Yeah.
money.
a lot
and, like,
of money. Yeah,
I mean,
there's no middle ground.
90% of the bands on this lineup are broke. We're all like
Pretty
so
much.
broke.
I'd
And
say so.
it's not about that. It's about that person wearing your t-shirt, and you're like, when you see that, you're just like, there's no feeling like it. Like whenever we go to like a show, like whoever's show that we've gone to see in like London or whatever, and then we see like a random kid wearing our t-shirt, and like the feeling that you get is like you can't really describe it. It just feels so good. That is what it's about. So we're just like, you know, like these kids that come and see us, they've spent loads of money on a ticket to Warped Tour, like, and some of them we know that they've just got a ticket to come and see us. So it's like, why should we not give them something back? Because we're nothing without them people.
And quickly, Sean, coming to you as well.
Yep.
I'm right in saying you grew up in Plymouth?
Yeah.
Yeah, so up until the age of 18 sort of thing. Now, I'm right in saying now that the pop punk scene again is kind of really coming back into it. There's a lot of local bands trying to push through. What was it like growing up then? Was it still quite a strong presence, or is it a new growing thing?
It wasn't. I mean, I was always in a band with like mates from school and stuff, and to be honest, I found it quite hard to get a gig. I mean, we used to play at like the Cooperage. I don't know if that's still there, or the Phoenix. We played a lot of shows around Plymouth, really, and it was hard actually. I felt like there wasn't like a community like back then. It was about, it must be like 10 years ago.
Different now though, isn't it?
Now
scene
it's
is
so
changing.
different. Like we've since the band gone back to Plymouth and played like on tour and stuff, and it's so different.
Yeah.
So what's it like when you like play that home venue then? Do you get a special feeling when you see people from your hometown?
Yeah, it's like homecoming, isn't it? Yeah, it is really good. We played White Rabbit.
Yeah.
Classic venue.
Yeah, it was really good.
So looking forward to 2014 then, where can people really look to find you on tour?
2014. We haven't
announced our next tour, but hopefully it includes a Plymouth date.
Yeah, it should do.
Just keep an eye on our Facebook and stuff and Twitter, and then you'll find out exactly when we're going to be back. Pay a little visit.
Okay, well thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
And I'm sure we'll see you around very soon.
Yeah, cool. Thank you.
Cheers.